How's it going, everyone? Mask here, back with another Knights Chronicle video. Now today I'm jumping back into the Callie Advent dungeon. I know it's been a while since Callie was last out. I wanted to check the dungeon out again. This is probably only the second time we've seen this Advent since the game's release. And this time around, a lot of us are going to be strong enough to actually stand a chance at getting through it. Now, let's take a quick look at the suggested heroes to bring along with us. Morgan is going to get an increased attack by 200%, so she's automatically becomes the strongest damage dealer we could bring with us into this Advent dungeon. Damien will increase allies' recovery amount by 100% if he's in the party, and Surdik will decrease all allies' skill cooldowns by 1 if he is in the party. Now, obviously, out of these three, I think Morgan and Surdik would be the most beneficial to bring with us. But that's not the team I'm going to run with. Actually, a huge shout out to Showtime Doctor. I'm going to leave a link to his Callie video in the description down below. He gave me the idea of running 3 supports to try to beat Callie, and I think this is going to work out a lot better. Now, instead of putting Morgan as the leader though, which would give us all a bonus 40, or give all our fire heroes a bonus 40% attack, I'm actually going to run Rue as the leader, because this is going to increase fire/wind allies HP recovery by 20%. That's everyone on my entire team. So we're all going to have 20% increased recovery. I know there's poison that exists in this dungeon, so that it doesn't help then, but I do think this is going to be more beneficial. Simply more survivability is what I'm going for here. The other thing is I have the arrangement of this team exactly how I want it. Rue is the leader. When Rue gets forced into the leader position, I want Rue, Electra, and Sid to be in the same tri-buff zone. So we'll be constantly targeting Electra, so we're healing up Rue, Electra, Sid, and Sid will be giving himself cooldown reduction, Rue cooldown reduction, and Electra cooldown reduction, and that's really important to me as well. Electra needs the most heals, Rue and Sid need the most cooldown reduction. Now I'll take a quick look at my heroes just so you guys can have an idea about how strong they are. The rune setup. My talent list, that's Rue. We're going to have Electra, details, runes, hero talent list. And if you guys want to take a closer look at these, you can definitely hit pause on the video. Sid, runes, they could use a little bit of work. I like having all my runes at plus 12 on anyone I'm bringing into, especially a hard Advent dungeon. Plus 9 if they're just SR characters. Those are typically the rules I use. I think I just did Rue, but we'll go through her again just in case. Definitely did. And here is the Morgan. Now, before we jump into the action, guys, let me take a second and show you how you can save a ton of money on your in-game purchases at GameFlip.com. They got Google Play gift cards for 10 up to 20% off face value. Their iTunes gift cards, 5, 8, 12% off face value. This is basically free money. It's also a fantastic place to buy Steam game codes for really cheap. And all your purchases on GameFlip.com are backed by the GameFlip guarantee. And right now, anyone who signs up for a new account and activates 2-factor authentication will get 20% off your first purchase. So check out GameFlip.com and save yourself some money. Alright, now keep in mind, this Callie dungeon is absolutely not for the faint of heart. Even with the most stacked team, there is so much RNG involved. It's 72 stamina per run to get in, and honestly, you could sit here all day and only clear her once and go through all your stamina pots, all your bonus stamina you get from the trading in the PAL points. Now, this first boss doesn't really have much mechanically to her. She goes stealth, but she's the only person on the field. Most of your hero's skills can still hit her. That'll knock her out of stealth. I mean, she does bonus damage if she's in stealth, it appears, but it's just a tank and spank. Get through this. Try to keep everyone healthy. Sid's really nice here because of the shields he gives out. I mean, we're running a triple support team. It should not be too hard to keep everyone looking nice and healed up. This attack hurts quite a lot, and she does have an attack that I think she starts doing after you get her under half health, or her attack just simply starts hurting a lot more. She gets close to one-shotting. It'd be really nice if my Electra's taunt wasn't broken. That stun was beautiful, though. Let's go ahead and heal up Morgan. Always, whenever you're using these try attacks, always make sure you're targeting the hero second from the outside or in the middle to make sure you're getting the most out of your triple heal. Frontier would be beautiful. There it is. I'm actually going to go ahead. So don't be afraid to use any of your high cooldown skills, especially on your damage dealers on this wave, because on the next wave, it's really iffy as to whether or not you're able to use your cooldowns or able to use your skill 3. For example, I cannot use my Morrigan's third skill on the next wave because she is at risk of one-shotting one of the 2 mobs, and if you kill one, the other one starts hitting you like an absolute truck. That being said, Morrigan on her own is a little scary to bring into this wave, because if she goes berserk, she can really screw you over. And again, I mean, it's just part of the RNG of this Kali Advent dungeon that you just can't control. Let's see here. Hopefully we can get an attack break. I don't know what this camera angle is I just got stuck at. This is bizarre. I can't even see the health bar. It's like, what actually is going on right now? Can I... We're on skip visual effects. Is this a controllable? Dynamic camera, enjoy more dynamic battle action? Maybe? Okay, let's try turning that on. Okay, I don't know how that may have gotten turned off, but at least we can see what's going on now. I'll leave this setting on. Let's cleanse up everyone over here that's low. Oh, but Electra goes down. Okay, that's why we're running triple revive comp. Triple support should keep everyone nice and healthy all the time. We can't heal Rue. She's got that poison on her. There's some damage into the right guy here. And so what we want to do in this wave is bring both of these bosses, I call them bosses because they're huge, down to just about dead and try to kill them both at the same time, or at most 1 turn apart, because they hit extremely hard once one of their friends dies. Electra is just tanking that Rue right now. Now, this is perfect. We'll go ahead and... anytime I can get cooldown reduction on Rue or Sid, it's perfect. Actually, did I just mess that up and not cooldown reduction Sid? Did I target Rue there? I don't think so. I hope not. I literally just give a speech on how to watch out for your cleave heals, and there's Morrigan screwing me up. Oh, that hits hard. Let's actually bring back Morrigan. We need her to hit this guy like a truck now. Bring out the ult. That almost one-shot him. Oh! We need to get damage in. We actually can't afford to go for this revive right now. I kind of feel the same way about this heal, but it could be what the difference between us winning. Or, no, we're going in for the attack. We gotta get damage in. Okay, that Rue got a debuff heal off anyway. And here we go. Morrigan, get us through. That's what I mean with the RNG. Morrigan goes berserk, and she basically almost costs me the whole run there. Ramu should be able to get everyone up with her revive here, so we're all right. Yeah, everyone's healthy. Let's just get an Electra shield going, burn everybody up. Morgan's still very weak at the moment, but these guys typically always focus Electra. Why she's one of the best tanks to bring in here. That and her cleave. Okay, so now let's talk about mechanics of this wave. Actually, not attacking with Rue there is blowing the mechanics of this wave out of the water. Kali is in the middle. The actual boss Kali's in the middle, and she summons clones. And as you're watching right now, these clones will attack you and then go stealth. And while they're stealth, if they then get a second turn while still at stealth, they're going to disappear and give Kali a stacking buff. You can see the buff right here. It's called Shadow Seal. When this buff gets to 3 stacks, Kali is going to attack your team so hard it practically one-shots 3 people. I believe it's a cleave type attack. She hits 3 people on your team, and it really hurts. It's going to take some people down. I luckily have Morgan was shielded there, but Electra and Ramu, just like that, they're down. We need Electra back badly. Hopefully Sid has a revive available. I believe his revive was used extremely early. And there we go, Kali. This is not looking good. Holy smokes. This is so brutal. And yes, this happened a lot. You're in the boss fight, things are feeling good, you feel like stuff's stabilized, and it just all falls apart in a matter of seconds. I'm gonna fast forward about 10 attempts, full disclosure, I have no shame in admitting it. 10 attempts later, I did manage to beat Callie. Let's jump into that, and I'll show you actually finishing this run off to the end. And this is a solo run too, which makes it even harder. I'm not taking advantage of that second leader skill buff. And then I'm gonna give you a little bit of a montage about how my day's been so far. All right, let's head back into the boss fight for I don't even want to count how many more times. Still got Rue as the leader. I've been rearranging the party a little bit every single time, just sort of trying to feel out what works. I'm pretty sure we're coming in here with most of our revives blown. That second phase of this dungeon is actually pretty hard. They hit like trucks. Those two, that light and dark knight. We got one stealthed Callie clone on the far left here. Sid, we got the team's very healthy right now. That's the only thing we got going for us. We got no cleave on Ramu, which is unfortunate. Come on, give me someone. Give me Rue or yeah, or no. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. I don't think this one's pretty good not to miss too. Don't be stealth on me. Gah! We got Electrazol to pop her out. Rue is going to have to get her out of stealth. Only thing that can get that far left clone now is Electra. We should have her ult available. Yes, we do. Perfect. It didn't miss. It often does. Now we're in our favorite spot to be. Boss Callie plus 2 clones. It's the most stable layout we can have. Just hope everyone stops focusing poor Morgan. Do we try to keep her up? I think that yeah, let's do it. Get her healthy again. She can get some damage in. She can't hit that stealth clone. Only at this point, only Electra and Rue can, because oh, there's perfect. Electra gets it on a counter attack. And we might as well hit everybody, I suppose, if we're forced to. We're gonna kill that clone in there anyway by hitting the boss. Yeah, this island here scares me. Let's focus it down. There we go. Ooh, and she did not summon her her posse yet. That's fantastic. We'll sneak some damage in on her while we can. And again, interesting. There we go. Full field of clones. Sometimes she doesn't even summon a full field too. There's so much RNG involved in this boss fight. That will knock the boss Callie out of stealth. On Sid, let's go ahead and get a cooldown reduction on Rue. It's just that important. Electra not realizing that she... Oh, and she does get protection on Morgan. That was huge. Ramu and Morgan have protection from Electra right now. And Electra has damage immunity up. Talk about a crazy combo. We weren't able to cleave that. Morgan was on cooldown, but Rue comes in and doesn't miss. We still have prevented any stacks from happening. So far, my desk is wood and I am knocking on it. This run looks like the best one I've had in a while. Yeah, once you're all done attacking me, let me know. It's fantastic. And even though we had an island, far right Callie, Electra with the counter attack was able to figure that out. Hopefully we get Rue up. No, we have another Electra attempt here. Don't miss on me. Yes! All the RNG is lining up right now. It would be nice to thin the herd. We have a lot of clones at the moment. The ideal number is always 2. But I'm never passing up on opportunity to pump damage into this boss. Yikes. We have a lot of stealth clones right now. Who do I want to knock out? I think she went into stealth later. So let's go with this one over here. No! Okay, she did just go into stealth. Electra should have a turn. before she gets a chance to add that stack. I think. Yes, perfect. Come on, Electra. Oh, every time we have yet to miss. And as always, I have zero shame in admitting this is like my 7th attempt today at clearing Callie. This dungeon is so hard, and there is so much RNG involved in beating it. I've changed my team comp up multiple times. Whatever it takes. Ooh, this is a guaranteed stack. You see, there's RNG just lost us here. Unless Electra has her ult off cooldown and she gets a turn, which I don't even think she'll get a turn. We're going to, yeah, there's the first stack onto the boss. So she's going to resummon 3 or 4 minions. No problem. Let's go ahead and focus this outside one. This is actually, with only 3 summoned here, this is a good opportunity for us. If I kill this outside clone, which we pretty much have, we're in the most optimal position. Rue can go for a cleave, get some damage in. We did just lose Morgan. I should have considered using Rue's revive there. Okay, Sid, how do we want to play this? This is terrifying. I'm worried, but I need to get this revive off. We're going to use Rue's revive, though. So let's go ahead and kill that potential island. Give me a cleave. Electra, you need to come in huge here. And we get Electra's first miss, but the multi-strike comes in and saves it. Okay. Ugh. This is just like, this dungeon is so, it's just not fun. We're waiting for we're going to use Rue's revive on Morgan right now. Bring Morgan back with all of her cooldowns. Should get refreshed as well. And actually, we're going to do her cleave because we don't want to face that stack. We still only have 1 stack up. There we go. We have a full refresh on clones though, which is not great. I kill her. That creates an island. Let's go ahead and use Sid's cooldown reduction on Morgan and Rue. Simply 100% of the time, if I can do something to give Rue her revive back, I'm going for it. Number 1 priority. With 87k health on the boss. 1 stack. Everything's pretty stable at the moment. Electra leaving up that clone. Okay, we did not get an island on the left. That's good. Does she stealth here? No. Another good lucky round of non-stealths. Electra's like, you know what? I'm gonna create an island. It's fine. We got a chance to get a good Morgan ult in here. Let's just do it. It was probably overkill. We popped that resolve. We ulted for 80k damage there. I'll take it. And, oof, this is nerve-wracking. Damage in on the island to be safe. You know what? We can afford a stack. I'm going to get a little risky here. My gut says put damage into the far left clone because it's an island clone, one we can't get at with cleave. But, I want to keep doing more damage to the boss whenever I can. So far, so good. That being said, I can't underestimate the power of getting everything reduced down to the proper number of clones. Because we can hold this game at 2 clones. That being said, if that far left clone stealths, we can afford the stack right now. That sounds scary in itself, but... Oh, Morgan goes down. We should have multiple revives ready at the moment. Sid's revive, let's do it. Hopefully Morgan gets another ult in before she dies again. Ooh, so we ended up getting a stack from not someone we want. This is a terrible position to have gotten myself into. Yikes. We seriously need to kill these outside clones now. Multi-strikes allows us to do damage to both. I should have been focusing down this left clone. I should have this whole time. That crit in on Electra. She is looking hurt now. You know what I'm actually going to do here? We're going to focus the middle. I'm going to allow these people to get into stealth. And my next goal is to try to tank the boss... The boss enrage hit with Electra's shield. And then come out of it alive, and Electra's dead. Plan down the sink. Emergency burst mode activated. There's the stealth. She's one turn away from making us very, very sad. Can I get to Rue's turn before she pops this stack? Rue, don't die on me. And she doesn't. Rue does not have her revive up yet. Every plan I had just fell through again. Oh my gosh. My Ramu is still up. Ramu, you monster. Heal everybody. Okay, we haven't lost yet. 132. Electra. Shield out, just do it. Here's the resummon. We got four fresh clones out. With Rue, let's go ahead and... Should I revive here or stabilize? Let's go for stabilization. We're on the home stretch. 114k. Damn. 110k. Electra is that damage immunity came at a great time for us. Get some huge damage in here. Morgan, I believe Electra's damage immunity is gone. Morgan, don't die with the counterattack though. Okay, this could be it. 4,000 left. Rue with the revive. Morgan, 1 HP. Holy smokes. That was my first successful Kali clear on the account. It takes a insanely strong team and so much RNG. This Kali Advent is ridiculous. Alright, now before we get into the fun stuff, let's take a look at how my day's actually been so far. Rue just had to use her resolve. Rue is down. Ramu is down. Sid is down. Here we go. We have a shield up at least. Did not matter. 1, 2, 3 down, just like that. Morgan, I need you to do some serious damage and you're missing. Team, why? That was the most stressful. I've been trying to grind Kali. You guys have no idea. It's been all morning. All of my purchasable stamina is gone. I think I burnt through 800. Probably 10 attempts. Probably 10 attempts to get my first Kali clear. That dungeon is so hard. It's not even funny. I have a Surdic though. I need to invest heavily into my Surdic and hopefully be able to incorporate him in that team. Maybe if I bring him along, we can drop Ramu and just run Sid, Surdic, Morgan, and Rue, and Electra. And hopefully that team might have a pretty good time. Surdic lowering everyone's cooldowns always. Sid being able to keep lowering Rue. It's just like, I'm terrified. I mean, I guess if we split our revivers up, we have Sid and Rue not beside each other, then perhaps they won't get bursted by the Kali ultimate when the stacks fill up. Whew. But there you have it, guys. That is a much better, well-pronounced guide of Kali, and just really showing off the RNG involved in winning. And I have no problem. I'm going to make sure that you guys just finished watching a montage of me getting my ass kicked by that Kali boss. I even was failing on stage 2. if you get both those guys, both the knights in stage 2 down to really low health and not kill them, all of a sudden they start using their like full team hitting alt every other turn. I swear, it's crazy. This dungeon is so hard, but Callie is such a strong unit. I'm gonna be taking a look at her as well, a little closer, probably tomorrow. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. Make sure to grab my Facebook and my Twitter from the description down below. Follow me on the social media. It's how you know we're gonna go live and when new content's coming out. And also make sure to check out GameFlip. I left a link to their website in the top of the description. They're a great place to buy iTunes and Google Play Store gift cards for less than face value. You can get a $50 gift card for 45 bucks sometimes. And if you're going to be spending money on games, on iTunes, on Google Play, why not save yourself $5 here and there? But thanks again to them for sponsoring this video. And another quick reminder to come join our Discord community. Link to that in the description down below. It's discord.gg/masktv. Smash that subscribe button, guys, and stay classy.